And we're here in Boquete live with Chris and Mike. Chris Young is my partner here on the radio.
Morning.
Yeah, on Radio Chiriquí 103.3, 106.9. We have some special guests in the studio. We also have Chuck Lunn, who's going to give us the rundown of all the musical events, live musical events, and we always have so many. It's a beautiful day here in Boquete. I don't care if it's raining. Do you care, Chris, if it's raining?
I don't care at all.
I don't care.
I like the rain.
What's the
Just
difference?
as long as it doesn't rain tomorrow and Sunday, between the hours of 2
What
and
is
10,
happening tomorrow and Sunday?
The Taste of Boquete.
Taste of Boquete.
Woohoo!
Wow. Of course, the chef is going to bring up the Taste of Boquete. Excuse me, and that brings us to our first guest.
Yes.
In studio, the one, the only, Velkis Munoz.
That's me. Okay.
And Velkis, why don't you tell us what your position is, your job, and what's going on with the Taste of Boquete?
Okay, I am in charge of the Chamber of Commerce here in Boquete.
Yes.
And we're having a gastronomic fair tomorrow.
Gastronomic fair.
Yeah, lots of food, lots of restaurants. We're having Tap Out, we're having Mesa Azul, we are having Big Daddy. That's all. That's all. That's why I am invited. No, we will have over 30 restaurants.
And those are great restaurants you mentioned, but
of course.
Chris Young, our sponsor.
Yes,
yeah, Thank you.
So we are having the fair. That will be at the ground. I need
the fairgrounds.
Fairgrounds.
Yeah, thanks God. I have the translator here.
Yes.
At the fairgrounds, we'll be there from tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, from 2 to midnight.
2 to midnight.
It's gonna be fun.
We're having some very nice entertainments. We'll have music. We'll have folkloric dance.
Folkloric dance, music, all the foods from 30 different restaurants that you can try.
Also, you can try different coffees, cerveza artesanal, Chris.
Oh, nice.
Oh, artisanal beers.
All right.
Yes, we'll have.
What kind of foods do you think you could try there from the 30 different restaurants?
Well, we have everything. The best of Boquete. We'll have Chris food. What else?
Yeah.
And we're
so a lot of boom boom stuff.
Lots of boom boom.
Yeah, we'll have lots of desserts, Mexican food. Okay, I'll tll you what restaurants we will have there, so you can have an idea. We will have Valle Escondido, for example. We will have Tap Out. We will have Tacoholics. We will have also the Tree Trek with the restaurant is going to be there, and they are having some coffee tasting. Rum tasting, I think they were.
Rum tasting also? Coffee tasting, artisanal beers.
Tasting, so you should be there.
Teas.
Yeah, we're having Malou and La Mansión with their beer.
Foods from all over. Desserts, I'm sure. Some desserts.
The German lady is going to be there with her sweets with her. So
it doesn't get much better than that.
It doesn't.
So
this is Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday. Sunday will be open since 11 o'clock in the morning.
11 in the morning till midnight.
Yes.
Wow.
And
it's going to be a party.
Yes. Sunday afternoon, we're having tamboritos.
Tamboritos.
Yes.
What are tamboritos?
Chris
Come and find out.
Do it for you.
Come and find
learned how to dance that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we are also having very good sponsors. So I hope you will be there. Mota is going to be there, so you can go there and enjoy their products. We have different sponsors. I think we're going to have fun.
I know we're going to have fun. So it's Saturday and Sunday at the fairgrounds. How much does it cost to get in?
$1.
What? Only $1?
Yes.
It's entrance number 4.
The entrance number 4?
Yes, and if it is raining, don't worry. I mean, that is part of the festival. You have to be there.
Yeah, you have to be there.
Your coat and your rain boots and go there and have fun. Eat everything that you want to eat. You can try so many different
you can try everything, and for $1 you can stay till midnight. You can party and eat and dance and drink beer and
a lot of covers.
Coffees.
There's roofs.
Well, you have to buy your food.
A couple roofs.
We are doing that because now we are in the low season. We want to promote the restaurants because it's the low season. So we are doing that, and I think it's something really nice. This is the second time that we do it. We had it in 2019, but due to the pandemic,
Sure,
we couldn't do it
before the
again.
pandemic.
Yes. So we are just trying the restaurants to have people trying their foods, and it's good for new restaurants, for those restaurants that are just new in town. People doesn't know them, or
Sure,
don't,
30 different restaurants.
Yes,
That's
yes.
amazing. Hey, I just had an idea for Chris, if I can
Okay.
just interrupt.
Does it
Uh-huh.
involve
Chris.
mandolins?
No, Chris, a new restaurant idea for you, or if you have an Italian restaurant, you could have Bada Boom sauce.
Bada boom
What
sauce.
is that?
Ah, it's like Bang Bang's cousin.
Yeah, Bada Boom.
Okay.
Just an idea. Who knows?
Let me write that down
What-
and file that
what is
in
it
the
that-
garbage.
Bada Boom, it's a thing from The Sopranos. It's an American TV show. Bada Boom, an Italian thing. So,
Oh,
Bada Boom.
okay.
It's okay. Nobody else got it either.
Nobody got it. All right. Thanks, Chris. All right.
Well,
All right. Well, that's fantastic. Velkis, thank you so much.
Thank you, Velkis. Hey, Velkis,
for coming.
Real quick, the Chamber of Commerce. What does the Chamber of Commerce do in Boquete? Can you take like 1 minute and tell us that?
Well, things like this, we try the commerce, the businesses.
Yes.
We just work for them to have a better environment
Sure.
in case of, how can I tell you that? I need the Spanish translator. Oh,
You're doing great. Velkis, your English is terrific. And I know that we do have some listeners, Panamanian listeners, who try to improve their English, and you're doing fine. You're doing great.
we will try to do the best for the town in all, in all the aspects for the tourism, for example. We
Sure.
try for them to get them good opportunities. We just want the businesses to grow. So we try everything that we can. We have been working, for example, with the Promptour, which is one Panamanian office, and we bring trip. What is the word
Tourists,
for that?
maybe?
No, not the
No?
tourists, but the people who bring tourists here. Sorry, I forgot the name. It's
Tour operators.
Tour operators.
Tour operators.
Sorry,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah.
done that 2 times.
Sure.
And for them to know Boquete and bring more tourists.
Well, you're trying to improve the
Improve the
business climate
tourism.
here in Boquete.
Yes.
For all the business
Wow,
owners.
you should be the translator for me every time I go to an interview.
Well, if
I-
you were gonna cook something, but you told me before you don't cook.
yeah, it's
so.
that I get so nervous that I just think in Russian, not in English or
You speak
Spanish.
Russian?
Of course not, but
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. But yes, that's what we do. We try to improve all the businesses here and try to have them a good environment so they can grow. That's what we do.
Well,
I'm new to I'm recently, I don't know, like maybe 4 months, 5 months, and
a
I'm really,
member?
really impressed. Yeah, she's amazing what she does and what she has done, what I've seen done just in the
Yeah.
short time I've been. Very, very good for the town, and I'm grateful to be a part of it as well.
Well, I can understand why, because as somebody who just lives here, I'm just so impressed with the businesses that you have, the restaurants. I consider myself lucky to be here as an expat, and I love it here. So I want to promote. Usually we're promoting music on this
Yes.
show,
Uh-huh.
and you're having music there, which fits in too. But of course, who doesn't love food? And all the other things you mentioned.
Hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
Well,
And I just consider myself lucky, and anything you do to improve life here in Boquete is welcome. And thank you for coming and sharing with us. And I invite everybody, as Velkis does, to come to a taste of Boquete Saturday and Sunday. 11. Does it open at 11?
On Sunday.
On
Tomorrow,
Sunday?
Saturday is at
2?
2. We open
Okay,
at 2.
Saturday 2 to midnight.
2 to midnight, yes.
All the food from 30 different restaurants, beers, coffees, teas, desserts,
Rum.
rum,
Music,
main
dancing.
courses, little snacks. It's going to be terrific. Only $1 to get in. Of course, you have to pay for the things that you want to try. There's going to be music. It's going to be terrific. I encourage everybody to go. Sunday, it's 11 to...
To make, well,
To-
everybody
Till the
should
party
go
ends, right?
early because the last time that we had it,
Yeah.
we finished maybe at 3 or 4 because everybody ran out of food.
Oh, they ran out of food.
Yes.
That just shows you the food is so good.
Yes.
They ran out of food.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. So
Yeah.
go there. It's going to be, I mean, if you like food, if you like music, if you want to dance, go there and you're going to have fun. I mean, it's not that we're having a dance, but there will be
Sure. There's live music.
live music.
People can dance.
Oh, yes.
It's terrific. I mean, why would you not go? I mean, you're if you don't go. In fact, I'm going to say if you're crazy if you don't go to a Taste of Boquete. If you're in Boquete, Saturday and Sunday, go there, taste some food, taste the coffee, locally grown coffee, taste the beer that's made artisanally.
Organic food. We're
organic
having there
food.
Too. Yes.
Is there
Yeah.
salad?
Sorry?
Is there salad?
Chris is asking for himself
Asking
because
for a
he
friend.
needs a couple of salads.
Yes. So we'll be waiting for you, and I hope that you will enjoy when you get there, and you will have fun.
All
For sure.
right, great. Velkes, let's
Velkes,
hear it
thank
for
you so much.
Velkes from the Chamber of Commerce. A Taste of Boquete. That's terrific.
Thanks for the invitation.
Oh, anytime. Next time, bring some of the food, though, because
Okay.
thank you, Velkes. All right, Chris. I know.
It's gonna be awesome, right?
It's gonna be fantastic.
Yes.
But there's so much going on. There's so much going on in Boquete. And right now, let's go to Chuck, who's going to run down our list of events. We already know about Taste of Boquete, but we have other music events this weekend, don't we, Chuck?
You're not kidding. And it starts tonight at 6. The No Name Band will be playing rock, blues, funk, and whatever else you want to hear.
What's the name of that band again?
The No Name
No
Band.
Name Band.
At Mike's Global Grill, 6 o'clock. At 7, Debbie and Marcus, the duo. They're going to be playing the guitar and vocals Coldplay tribute tonight at the Stone Cabins Terrace
that's
in the
cool.
back of Casa Vieja. At 6:45 this evening. How long did it take to get to Adi and Dario? But they will be at the Hidden Valley Cantina.
And they're setting up in the parking lot
They're
right
setting
now.
up right
they're
now.
always playing a gig somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're at the Casa Vieja restaurant. Adi and Dario, well, I just said that. Okay. The Brewing Company, 8:30 to 11:30. The Brewing Company Band. Tomorrow, we already talked about it, 2 p.m. It all gets started. The Chamber of Commerce Taste of Boquete. Later on in the day, the brand new Boquete Performing Arts Conservatory presents Boquete Broadway Review. With members from Cats, Chicago, The Sound of Music, The Wiz, Shrek, and it's at the BCP tent at the Rock Restaurant. Tickets are available online or at mailboxes, etc. Also Saturday at 6 p.m. an evening with Cafe Con Leche Band at the Mesa Azul Restaurant. That should be a lot of fun.
That's Michael Schwartz.
That
Yes,
is
that
going to be a
is.
lot of fun.
I know
Don't
it
just
is.
skip over that.
Well,
That's going to be a tremendous amount of fun.
I'm expecting some input here. At 7 o'clock Saturday, Salsa Band with Maestro Alejandro Glez Horta on keyboards. That's at Tap Out.
I don't know how he does it because he's also in Cafe Con Leche.
He's the
plays
man.
multiple gigs in
How
one
does
night.
that happen?
It's amazing.
Trying to be like you when he grows up.
The hardest working man in Boquete.
Right, the James Brown of Boquete.
Saturday at 6:30, the Six Pat Band tribute to the Spanish and English greatest hits of the 80s and 90s. That's at Stone Cabins Terrace in the back of Casa Vieja Restaurant. Finally on Saturday, 10 p.m. 10 p.m.
Wow.
Cabeza de Marto Band. Classic rock and metal tributes featuring songs from Metallica, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Van Halen. Holy cow, gotta see that. That's at the Brewing Company.
Yeah, well, if you're doing metal music, you're not going to start at 7. Come on.
Heck no.
You got to start late. You know?
You're going to be in bed, aren't you, by then?
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Well, Sunday, we talked about it, 11 a.m. until the Boquete Chamber of Commerce, The Taste. Sunday also at noon, Adi. She'll be there all by her lonesome playing the acoustic guitar. Doesn't say where it's at, but I know it's at
Megadri.
Engadre. That's right.
Right.
I don't want to use the old name.
Yeah.
Sunday, that's noon. Also Sunday, 2 p.m., the brand new Boquete Arts Conservatory presents Boquete Broadway Review. We talked about that. That's on Saturday and Sunday. So
Right.
more than one
We're
opportunity.
going to hear more about that, I think, right?
I think
We
so.
are.
All right.
We have a
6 to
special
9.
guest coming up.
On Sunday, 2 monkeys from the Monkey Nerve Band. 2 of the monkeys will be playing at the Boquete Brewing Company. Sunday, 7 p.m., the Cat Band at Segundo Frente Terrazzo Snack Bar. That's across from Downtown's Park. Next week, Monday, Tim, a good friend of the show, Tim Leckeping, plays the eclectic. I was gonna say.
Eclectic.
You don't have an electric acoustic guitar.
No, that's why
Well,
it's eclectic.
It's an eclectic bunch of music at Mike's Global Grill. 5 p.m. Monday at 6 p.m., Manic Jazz Trio at the Rock Restaurant. Wednesday, 4 p.m., you can't miss it. It's the Drum Circle.
Go beat on
at the
something.
Stone
Not
Cabins.
something.
That's right.
Chris, don't
get
get
it
those
out
confused.
there, Chris.
Thank you.
Thursday.
Hey, there's nothing on Tuesday. I just noticed that.
We are dark on Tuesday.
Is it always like that?
You know, it
Usually,
used to be,
yeah.
but a couple of weeks we had, you weren't around, but we had a couple of weeks with
Okay.
Tuesday stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
We still need to plug that hole.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I can handle that.
But Thursday, it's the No Name Band again at the Rock Restaurant. And finally on Thursday, 6 p.m., it's family night. Kids eat free every Thursday in October.
What?
Yeah, that's, well, I'm a big kid.
Where is
with
that?
Gabriel Power Trias performing solo guitar, music of the Beatles, and much more. And that would be at Big Daddy's
Big
Thursday,
Daddy's.
6 p.m. Bring the kids. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank Rick Dunn for compiling this list
Rick
for
Dunn
us.
is
Rick
the
Dunn,
man
thank
who
you, thank you.
compiles the list. I'm going to go out and just look for kids that I can bring. That do they have to be your kids or just any kids?
Any kids.
Any kids.
But they eat free. You don't.
Oh,
And you can't like say, hey, you can't like pay the kid $1 to be
can I
there
bring
and
like
then
20
check.
kids or how does that work?
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
20 kids.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I'm going to bring the
The manager, she's pretty on it though. She's very.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I wouldn't do that, Chris. To you, you
I
know that.
I know.
Right.
Not again.
Not again. No,
Yeah.
not after the
I'm
trouble
scared of
we
the
had.
Johnson family. Thank God most of them are over 12.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of the Johnson family, our special guest and the I can't get this name, the Boquete Conservatory. Anyway, Rhonda Johnson is with us. She's a terrific performer, choreographer. She's been in so many of the shows from the BCP in the past few years, and now
It's my
Rhonda.
directorial debut.
directorial debut in
Woohoo.
Boquete.
Excited.
The Boquete Broadway Review. Rhonda, welcome to the show. Rhonda, yeah. Tell us about it. How is the show going to look? What's it all
I was
about?
super excited when back in April we were talking about it, and you and I were supposed to collab.
That's right, we
And
were.
You were doing the front half of the show, and I was going to do the back
Yes.
half of the show.
Yes.
And then you guys kind of felt like, you know what? You can have a whole show, which really freaked me out.
Well, we gave you the challenge, and you came through.
I came up. I hope it. I think it's going to be a great show. I'm really excited about. I've got a lot of very, very dedicated young people who.
I know you do. You have a whole crew, a whole.
Well, it's not just my kids this
No,
time.
no,
Now-
no. It's a bunch of kids.
Yeah, now we have a conservatory, which is a conservatory. Well, there's two definitions of conservatory. One is a place where artists come to hone their craft,
Mm-hmm.
and then another one is a in-house greenhouse.
Right. I like that.
Yeah.
Greenhouse.
Yeah, it's a greenhouse.
Things grow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what, and I figured, oh my gosh, this is the direct definition for what we're doing with
That's
the
terrific.
conservatory. Because a lot of times people want to go on stage, or they'd like to, but they don't feel like they're ready. So that's what the conservatory is
And
for.
I know, just because of the inside information that I have, you know, people think these shows just happen. You know,
Oh, Lord.
like you just say, I want to do a show, and it just happens. It doesn't just happen. There are people behind the scenes, people that work hard, and I know you and can I just call them the kids,
You can call them.
or everybody in the show have been rehearsing and working hard on Tuesdays. You had a stage to use. Now you have the stage at the Rock to use.
Right.
And there's just hours and hours and hours and hours of rehearsal, getting it right, doing the songs, doing the dance numbers, the choreography.
Yeah.
Kudos to you
Thank you.
for the
Thank you.
greenhouse effect.
I like
That's
that.
cool.
The
Yeah.
greenhouse effect. Yeah, these young people have been working 3 days a week, very tirelessly, rehearsals, costume fittings, and then the thing is, the BCP adopted us, and so we're kind of a partnership with the BCP, wherein we grow a talent pool for them. So any of you guys, if you are wanting to, if you thought you want to sing on stage instead of the shower, or if you'd like to,
So you're even now actively looking for new members, new
Yes.
kids that might have a talent or want to explore their talent.
not just kids. I'd like to do. I've been approached by a lot of times when we perform, like at Big Daddy's or at Tap Out. A lot of people will come and say, "Do you guys do classes?" And that would happen a lot.
Mm.
And I didn't have a place before, and being adopted by the BCP has opened that up and given us an opportunity to open more classes. I'd like to do what I would call a silver shoes dance class for people who think they're beyond the age that they should be taking.
Oh, that's a
dance
great
classes.
idea. That's a great
And
idea.
I have young people. I also have a couple of people in our repertoire who have special needs, who have, we're learning sign language. We're learning all kind of different ways of reaching out to the community, not looking for the perfect. I don't want anybody on the stage who feels like they have to be perfect. I want you to be you. I want joy. I want just fun in the dance.
I bet that's hard to do though when you're on stage and you have all these people looking at you. I mean, y'all are on stage all the time. Did you
Right.
go through a phase where you were nervous and it took you some time to adapt to that pressure?
Not really. A lot of performers. Every performer is different. Some people have nerves or different ways of dealing with their own nerves.
Agreed.
For some reason, I've never been nervous speaking to an audience.
You're really good at it.
Thank you. I'm kind of lucky. I did feel it's a funny thing. I brought this up to my band members in Still Kickin', that when we did the blues show was really the first time I felt anxiety. And the reason I felt anxiety was because the lights on the stage were so bright in your eyes that I couldn't see anything. And then you feel like you're all alone, and I really started feeling anxious, and I had to deal with that because, and the second night, a lot of times you see blues musicians, they have sunglasses on, and people think it's to look cool. Second night I wore sunglasses. I still couldn't see anything, but at least it was darker, but I did feel anxious. But normally speaking in front of a crowd, no.
No big deal.
What about when you play with artists? Like you've played with some really big names. Do you get nervous when you do that?
A little nervous, yeah, but I mean, once you start playing, it's just
Yeah.
music.
It's
You're
true.
playing music, and it's funny. People always tell me I look very serious when I'm playing, and they say, "Oh, you have to smile," and it's true. If you smile, you have a better time, especially if you're like a dancer. Aren't you supposed to smile when you're dancing
Unless
usually?
the dance is serious,
Right, unless the
but
dance.
yeah.
Or if you're a singer, singers have told me that if you smile, that you'll sing better even.
that's interesting.
So
As a singer, that's true.
yeah.
And I always, well, I haven't sung in a couple of years, but to this day,
We should change that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Get you a
when
microphone.
I get before starting that last few minutes, I get a little anxious,
Excited, yeah.
excited, is it? And as you mentioned, Mike, the minute
You're
the
on
orchestra
stage.
starts and you start singing, it's all gone.
That's-
But you're
that's a-
smiling, and
that's
people
agreed.
feel that.
Yeah.
Agree. And one of the things that I've taught this year is to use that nervous energy. You're gonna feel it right before you go on stage. Use
Sure.
that
That's
nervous
right.
energy to push into your performance, And a lot of times when you do that, your performance is bigger and more.
And
Well,
the
certainly.
nervous energy goes away.
Yeah.
Really.
It's that fight or flight thing. It turns
Yeah.
into, all right, let's really
Real
do this.
power, yeah.
And a similar story. A good friend of mine, he started the musical group The Spinners in 1954, and he's still with the group today. He still, before every performance, tells me he gets nervous.
Oh, really?
And you watch behind, he's doing stretching,
Yeah.
and, all the, and la la la, doing the scales. It's like, my good, you're 84 years old, and you still get
Well,
nervous.
Wow.
even performers. I mean, he's a great performer, but to the scale of Barbra Streisand.
Certainly.
Some
Who is that?
some huge, famous performers have some form of stage fright or nervousness.
Even
But let
before-
me give the number in case anybody wants to call and speak to Rhonda. Nobody wants to talk to Chris, but if you do, if you have like
She's way better to talk to than I
if
am.
you want to get the recipe for the Boom Boom Chicken, which he won't give you anyway,
People call me and ask that.
do they?
Like,
That's
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
The number is 6795-1323. We did have one call one week. It just
Yeah, a
proof that
plant.
somebody, it was a plant, but proof that somebody
Oh, that's the
might
number
have
here.
been listening.
That's the number here.
That's the number here. You can
Oh.
call and talk to us.
Ah, cool.
Or Rhonda, or Chuck.
Hey, where were you last week? You could have called.
I had some
could've called.
medical issues. Hey, I wanted to.
Let me get it one more time. 6795-1323. We're here on Radio Cherokee 103.3, 106.9. We're talking with Rhonda Johnson, and she's putting on this beautiful show, the Boquete Broadway Review.
Super exciting because who doesn't like dinner and a show? Who doesn't like dinner and a show? So
Right.
you go to the food festival that's going on, and then come over to the show. It would be a great,
What a great
what
idea.
a great
What a great
pairing.
idea.
So yeah, it's on Saturday at 5:30, and on Sunday we have a matinee at 2:00. We couldn't take everybody to Broadway, so we are bringing Broadway here.
Bring Broadway to everyone.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's going to be a great
Well, I know it's going to be great, but it's your directorial
debut. It is.
a big deal.
And we all see on the movies and things directed by.
Right.
It's such an encompassing position. Why don't you let our listeners know the things that you do that people do not see as a director?
Oh.
Making sure that.
And we only have 20 minutes.
Okay. Oh well. Okay, I'll give you the shortened version. Okay. Directing. It's taking your vision, what you see, and not only putting it on the stage, but putting it in other people's hearts and heads, and that can be very difficult because you can say something and someone will see something totally differently, and you have to allow that. Your director, it's like, I'm a mom, right? What my child grows up to be is on them. So what I conceive of in my mind or in my heart is, I have an idea, but when it comes to the stage, I have to allow it to become that, because you encompass many other talents and many other people. So when they come along and they've got an idea of what you're trying to do and it looks a little different, you have to give into that. Or you have to say, no, that's not quite the vision, that doesn't fit into the vision, and still have that person be into it. So it's not, directing is more actually directing more than it is, more directing than it is building or saying this is how it is.
Sure.
I'm the boss, and and that takes talent.
Rhonda, why don't you tell us about some of the shows? We do have a caller. We have a caller coming in. Maybe
Thanks, Ma.
somebody who wants to talk to you. Let's hear. Who is this caller we have on the line?
Hello, hello.
Can you
Hi,
identify
first-time
yourself?
caller, long-time listener.
Oh, is that Patrick?
Yes, it is.
Hi,
Hi,
Patrick.
Patrick.
Patrick
Hi, Rhonda.
Reynolds from the BCP, our second caller all time. Patrick, what's on your mind?
Well, I just want to congratulate Rhonda on her fabulous show that's going to happen, and also for being on the radio and being a sparkling, bubbly personality.
Are you talking about me, the bubbly, sparkling personality?
I think that's
was
called
talking
gas.
about Rhonda.
Oh, Rhonda. Okay. All right. Great. Thanks for calling, Patrick.
Well, you have to be from France to be a real sparkling comedian,
Right.
right?
Or a champagne. I think it's a law.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, guys, I just wanted to throw a little more encouragement in there. Go see the show tomorrow night, 5:30. It's going to be fabulous.
All right.
And check out that matinee also on Sunday. Hey, go
Yeah.
twice. What the
Yeah.
heck? you
Yeah,
know?
and you have 2 weekends, don't you? 2 weekends of the Boquete Broadway review.
Yeah, it'll be next weekend as well.
All right.
Nice.
A lot to.
Next
Well,
weekend.
thank you,
All right.
Patrick, for calling in.
Thank you, Patrick.
Well, my pleasure. You guys have a wonderful day.
Oh, you
as
too
well.
as
You as
well. All right. You know that you were
Ciao.
talking about a group for dancing, and I thought that I would be interested in that group, except that you always steal my dance moves, and it gets a little tiring.
Well,
You know,
honey, I need
new inspiration.
Yeah, I need inspiration, and I need certain. Oh, we got another call.
We have another caller. Oh, this
Yeah.
is amazing. We go weeks. Yes. Who's on the line?
This is the husband.
Who is this?
This is Bruce.
Bruce.
What's up, Bruce?
Hey,
Oh.
Bruce.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I just wanted to say, she's not only juggling this, her show, but she's juggling an entire family of 10.
Well,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh,
That,
yikes.
wow. That's the husband calling, telling us how much you have to handle, Rhonda. That is loyalty right there.
He's
That's
amazing.
love.
He's
That is
amazing.
love.
He's had to pull some of the, because I've taken this on, he's had to take on a lot of the things that I do in the home, because like he said, running a household of 10 is quite an undertaking. And so here he's a real
I know what you mean. You know why? I
Why?
have a cat.
No,
Well, my dog is
It's not
plenty.
not quite the same, is it, Rhonda?
we have 4 dogs.
4 dogs. 10 people and 4 dogs?
10 people, 4 dogs.
Wow.
Yeah.
You do have
But,
quite a household
yeah,
there.
Seriously, like what Patrick said, anybody out there, spread the word. This is going to be a fantastic show.
It really is. It
All
really
right.
is.
Thank you, Bruce, for calling.
Bruce, thank you so much.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
going to be a
awesome.
great show. This is going to be a
All right, I'll
terrific
talk
show.
to you guys later.
Love
All
you,
right.
babe.
Take
Bye.
care.
Take care.
Bye.
All right, you were telling us. I'm sorry.
I
We're
know.
just getting a flood of phone calls now. I mean, the excitement out there in Boquete is just overwhelming. It really is.
It is really exciting, seriously, because it's been so long since the BCP has been up and running.
Right.
It's been a while. COVID shut us down. There was one.
COVID was horrible.
It really was. It
I
was
hate
difficult.
COVID.
I do.
I hate it too.
And for us to be away for so long and then coming back, I want to come back, and hit it hard with such joy and with excitement, and it's like a homecoming. It's like finally we're
terrific.
back at this, and even though this is my directorial debut
That's
here,
easy for you to say.
No, that was difficult. But, I want it to be an example of what everyone can do. So you don't come to this show thinking you're going to see perfection. What you're going to see is exuberance and a lot of joy, and
Enthusiasm.
I want enthusiasm. I want you to look at the people on stage and go, I actually could do that. That's really what I want. Because I want our stage to be available, the BCP stage to be available to all, because we have a lot, all of us have a lot to give, not just the ones who we consider super talented. So there's going to be people on stage who might not get it perfect, but there's going to be people who you'll go, oh my gosh, that was amazing. And Boquete is like that. It's like a microcosm of what Boquete is. Boquete is all kinds of different people, a microcosm of and conglomeration of a whole bunch of different types. And we've learned over the years to love one another, and even the new people, we're bringing in new people, and that's what I'm.
Absolutely. And you know what? As a performer myself, I don't think perfection is a goal. You know, that's something that you're never going to reach.
Exactly.
You know, so I mean, you're going to reach it in your own way.
Exactly.
But to look for perfection, that's
and that's why
ridiculous.
I want everybody to if you're thinking about getting on stage, if you even want to, and you just want to try it, I think that Boquete Conservatory is for you. Come see the show. Come see, how you can fit in. I'd like to do behind the scenes classes. I'd like for you to do a few classes. Maybe you do some cooking classes. I would seriously, I would love to have us have. You want to do some singing classes?
No, I teach nuclear physics.
Wow.
I actually have a kid.
Can I get
who
a
might
CD
be
of that so I
interested.
can play it at night when I go to bed?
It'll help you sleep. I tell you.
Maybe Chris can dance while he cooks. Maybe
that
there's
would be
some kind
awesome.
of
You could put it on
class.
You know, I've always wanted to be in a play. Did you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I really have. I'm too nervous.
Okay, you guys, you
You know,
heard
I-
him say it,
we-
and we're gonna drag
we were
him
talking
into
about-
the conservatory.
we were talking
and
about
we're
nervous
going
There's
stuff
got to
earlier.
be some part for you.
I always vomit before a big event.
TMI, Chris. TMI. Before a big event?
Yeah.
Like you're
You mean like
cooking
when
with
you're
us?
like a
cooking?
cooking event,
Yeah,
like
I was about to say
in the
that.
bathroom.
Oh, in the bathroom. Well,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
in the soup.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that would
Please
be bad.
do not take Chris's advice before your show.
Yeah.
Okay.
And please take this advice from
Okay.
me. Don't check your blood pressure before the show.
Oh.
Your
Okay.
first debut, right?
Your
Just
Apple
have
Watch
fun.
is blowing up.
But you know, I started asking you before Bruce, your loving husband, called up. Tell us what's going to be in the show. You know, what kind of songs, what kind of dances, what shows. I know you said Cats and
Shrek the musical.
Shrek.
We've got The Wizard of Oz and The Wiz. A lot of people who used to be with the BCP, who sang for years with the BCP, I've dragged them in.
Great.
A couple of them kicking and screaming, but they're in.
They're always kicking and screaming, no
know,
matter
right?
what. You know, it's,
So it's just a taste of Broadway.
oh my God! A taste of Broadway, a taste of Boquete, all in the same weekend.
Yeah.
So
What?
flavorful.
Are you
It's
kidding me?
amazing.
Flavorful, exactly.
So it's gonna be a great show.
How are you promoting the show? What avenues are you using to get the word out?
Well, the people calling in, I paid them. No, I'm just kidding. No, but Patrick has been pushing and my daughter made a cute little video, and it was really well done. It's going to be word of mouth, mostly.
But tickets are available, and you can get them at mailboxes. Is that
Mailbox
correct?
Express, and I've been given permission by the BCP to say that if you heard me on the radio, you can get tickets for $10.
Oh,
which is
what? What a
big,
great
big
offer.
Discount. So if you come to the door and you say, I heard Rhonda on the radio, I
Wow.
heard Rhonda on the radio. You have to say
You
those
have to
words.
say it exactly like that.
I
heard Rhonda on the radio.
That's right.
Yeah.
Then you can get your tickets for $10.
How are you going to pay the
Oh,
bills
snap.
when all of our fans show up and get such cheap tickets?
Both
I don't
of
understand
them.
the finances there.
When both of them show up,
So that's gonna be a big deal. I hope. So
Yeah.
that's
Cool.
what-
That's a great
don't
promo.
forget, I heard
friends.
Rhonda not on the television,
On the radio.
not on
the
the
ra-
internet, on the radio.
radio.
I mean,
That's
you
right.
might have been on the internet, but don't say that.
Right.
Say
I-
on the radio.
That's
Yes.
right. I heard Rhonda.
Well,
on
actually,
the
this program is on the internet.
I know, but that would, why do you confuse people, Chris?
And it's on the TV. You see that?
Yeah. Hey.
So I think you're the one confusing people, sir.
No. It's like you scramble everything. You to use a cooking term. I have to use cooking terms to explain
Gotcha.
things
Okay,
to
okay,
Chris.
yeah.
Otherwise, he doesn't get it. You know.
Okay.
Okay,
One
and
track
everybody, I
mind.
need you to push for Chris to be in one of our plays.
Well,
always wanted
clean
to do
up
that.
on aisle 3.
That would be cool.
So we
No,
are after
stick to what you do best.
After this season, the season's over. We're also doing Steel Magnolias, which is our next performance after this.
Oh, that's right.
And then our season will be done. We're going to take a little bit of a break, and then classes for me in the conservatory will begin in February, early February. So
Super.
get
That
with me
is
as soon as
great.
you can to talk about what classes. If you'd like to teach a class,
How do they get a hold of
great.
you, Rhonda? What's the best way to get a hold of you?
Probably my phone number, which I will give, is 6414-8538.
Okay, give it one more time. If you want to get in touch with Rhonda,
6414-8538.
all right, you know what we're going to do now,
Can we turn that
Chuck?
into a song and sing it?
You want to sing a
64.
song?
6414-8538.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll sync
It's like
more
a
in
little
people's heads.
jingle.
Yeah.
A little jingle.
Yeah.
To call Rhonda.
Well, we got a singer over there.
Former.
All right, we're going to go back to our list of musical events. Don't forget the Taste of Boquete, which also will have music, but Mike, it just sounds like a fantastic thing that you don't want to miss.
Giant orchestra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and then the traditional dance with the ladies and the puñetas and the guys.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
the-
that's gorgeous.
I'm not supposed to say. Maybe it's a surprise, but it's gonna be cool.
Well, thanks, Chris,
Cool.
for ruining that as well. But but I mean, I am just intrigued by the coffee, the rum, the beer, the food, the desserts, the snacks. How could you miss that?
I would recommend getting there early so the samples don't run out. 'Cause
Right,
everybody's supposed
right.
to bring samples.
Yeah, I could see that's your plan, Chris. So
I'm
just
sorry we're out, but I have this for $5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I think people will be
I need a new car.
surprised at how much actually they haven't experienced, like the rum tasting.
sure.
Yeah.
And okay, in the local beers. I mean, I like a good beer, but you know what? Maybe I'll find a new beer favorite there
That's
because I
true.
will
Exactly.
be there.
So, folks,
And you-
bring it. It's only $1 to get in, but bring some money so you can spread it around a little bit and try as many things as you'd like.
And I'd recommend trying places you haven't tried before.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Go to for example, Nagadri's amazing vegan restaurant.
Right.
I mean, he's got all kinds of he's got meat, etc., but he specializes in vegetables, and that restaurant's really good. It's one of my favorite restaurants to go to.
Yeah.
And
Maybe you can help me. I have a vegetable problem, Chris. I buy vegetables with the intention of cooking them, and then days later I see them and they look very sad, and I usually
you put
have
them
to
in that
throw
special vegetable drawer.
No, I don't.
You know,
Should I do
the
that?
refrigerator has that bottom special
Really?
vegetable.
All the
drawer.
vegetables go in there?
All the vegetables go in there.
All right, I'll have to try that.
if
I'll
that
get
was-
back. But anyway, let's get back to the musical
Well, thing
events.
is, my vegetables, I do the same thing, and
Yeah.
they go in green and they come out with another shade of green. So yeah, I'm in your
yeah,
boat.
they go in dry and they
can wrap
come out
them
yucky.
Wrap them in foil as well if you want.
That'll work.
Better
That'll
wrap
work.
you in foil.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's talk about music because I'm already hungry and it's lunch hour's over and I need some
The pizza guy's not coming. By the way.
boom boom.
His car broke down.
I figured that.
Well, at 6 p.m. tonight, it's the No Name Band playing rock, blues, funk, and just about anything you want to hear. That's at Mike's Global Grill. At 7 this evening, Debbie and Marcus Duo, vocals and guitar. It's a Coldplay tribute at Stone Cabins Terrace in the back of Casa Vieja. 6:45 this evening, Ari and Dario at the Hidden Valley Cantina at the Valle Escondido Country Club. 8:30 this evening at the Brewing Company Band. That's it for today. Not much going on. Ha, ha, ha. Saturday, 2 p.m., we're talking about it. The Chamber of Commerce Taste. It says here 20. There are 30 restaurants. Show up with $1 and get in the door and then start spending money. Also, tomorrow, 5:30, the brand new Boquete Performing Arts Conservatory presents all the stuff we just talked about. Mention you heard it on the radio, and it's all yours for $10. Or you can walk into mailbox.
No, you have to say, I heard Rhonda on the radio.
Oh man, see how that works. Also Saturday, 6 p.m. I don't know who are these. Cafe con
Cafe
Leche-
con
Le-
leche,
Leche?
the finest cafe band in all of Boquete. We're the Leche, yeah.
And that's
We're
at
the Leche.
Mesa Azul, 6 p.m. Be there or be somewhere else. At 7, the Salsa Band with Maestro Alejandro Glez Horta on keyboards at the Tap Out Sports Zone.
Wait, he's doing Cafe con Leche, and then
Yes.
and then an hour later he's doing
And I think Eduardo is playing bass with him too. And
double
they're-
header for them.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
absolutely. I think I may go over and watch him. Get
Yeah.
something to eat there.
Wow.
You
Sounds
know?
like a plan.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do that, at 7:30, Six Pack Band has a tribute show to Spanish and English greatest hits of the 80s and 90s. And that's at Stone Cabins Terrace at the back of Casa Vieja. Finally, on Saturday, Boquete Brewing Company. It starts, it says here, 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Classic rock and metal. All your favorites, Zeppelin, Sabbath, Van Halen. That's at the Brewing Company.
You could actually on Saturday you could get 3 bands in.
Ooh.
Mesa Azul, listen to the blues at Cafe con Leche.
Yeah.
Do a little salsa dancing at Tap
You
Out.
could.
Followed by the rock at the brewery. Like
It's-
you could have a triple header. if
And
you
go
want.
to a show.
That's
Oh,
to
and start
a
the day
show.
out with a show. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You could do 4.
Wait,
5. You could do 5.
You
you
hit
could
all
do
those.
maybe
Everything.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
you go at 1:00 to the taste.
Yep.
And
yeah.
then you hit the show. Wow, you could just do everything.
You could
see
do
David
it all.
try and
do
do
it all.
this.
Somebody do it all
Yeah.
for us,
Can't
and then come.
do this at
you
all.
should try it.
We
It's
can't.
a-
Well, I can't do it at my age, but yeah. Maybe you could try, Chris. Try something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, Sunday noon. We just talked about Ade playing her guitar. Let's see here. Where are we? Dos Monkeys. That's the 2 guys from the. I
The
can't
Monkey
read.
Nerf, Monkey
From
Nerf.
the-
Mon-
Monkey Nerf.
Monkey nerve.
Yeah, I can't read, can I? 7 p.m. The Cat Band. They're across the street from the downtown park. You know where they're going to be. That brings us to the weekend proper. A friend of the show, Tim Lepping, plays eclectic acoustic
yes.
guitar favorites. And that starts off your week on the right track at Mike's Global Grill. Also on Monday at 6 p.m., Manic Jazz Trio. That's at the Rock Restaurant. Wednesday, the Drum Circle, 4 p.m.
Go
Stone
bang on
Cabins.
something. Not someone.
Thursday, 6 p.m., the No Name Band again, this time at the Rock Restaurant. And wrapping things up on Thursday, Family Night, 6 p.m. It all starts. Kids eat for free every Thursday in Rocktober.
Rock.
Gabriel Eckenman,
Bring your kids.
Gabriel of Power Trios will be performing solo acoustic guitar.
If you see the Johnson family there, I don't know. Maybe you might not get a table. That's just the
Probably
way
not.
it is. You know, it's like there are so many Johnsons. What can you do?
Oh my
We're
goodness!
adopting
You're like not
more.
enough. Not enough tables.
Kids like Doritos. Maybe.
Yeah, they do.
Who doesn't?
And that's pretty much it. It wraps up Thursday, with the.
I
at Big
am
Daddy's,
so amazed every week of the musical events, the cultural events that we have going on here. If you want to be a grumpy gringo, let's just call them that, grumpy gringos.
Gringo. What an alliteration.
Yeah, I mean there are people that complain. There were, when I did the warm up for the other show, Murder on Gilligan's Island, and there was actually, this is true, a woman who sat in like the second row, and she yelled out, "You're not funny! You're not funny!"
Wow,
And
that's-
thank you to the people in the audience, some of them who said, "You are funny. Don't listen. You're funny. It's okay."
you were up there doing comedy by
Yeah,
yourself?
I was. I
And she
was.
said, "You're not."
I was. But yeah,
Ouch.
you're not funny.
What
But
did you say? Did you say anything to her? Like, I got a microphone and you don't?
I know.
so-
I was like, hey, no, I didn't, because I know this person, and she has a problem. She's a grumpy gringo, I have to say. So.
Okay.
Sorry about that, but I mean, you have your fair share of run-ins.
I do.
Yeah, I was with you once.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't want to talk about that.
Yeah. Are you talking about the guy that...
the guy in
breakfast?
the breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wild. I mean, okay.
You didn't want people to be a grumpy gringo.
No, don't be a grumpy
there's
gringo.
a great way.
You know?
We have about 18 or 19 ways not to be a grumpy gringo.
Right.
You can go listen to great music. There's plenty of great food. And there's entertainment from Broadway with your friends, relatives, neighbors, having a good time.
Amen.
You know, how can you be grumpy if you just go to one of these events?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right? So
There's so
get
much
off the
going
ball.
on. There's so much going on. So much music, so much food, so much entertainment. I mean, grab onto something. You know,
Yeah.
be happy about it.
Yeah.
Why not? Wow, I never thought I'd be a motivational speaker.
You and that other guy that makes millions of dollars. What's it? Tony Robinson. You guys.
Tony Robbins.
Like
Yeah.
Same level.
Yeah, except you said it. He makes millions of dollars, and I'm still waiting for a pizza that never showed up.
His
But
car
I know,
broke down.
His car
Yeah,
broke
yeah,
down.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
okay. Well,
Next
thank
week
you
we'll
for
be sponsored
trying.
by another a pizza place. Hopefully.
Okay,
Hopefully.
great,
Yeah,
that would
great.
be wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait. I, for one, cannot wait to try the 30 restaurants, the desserts, the drinks,
That
the
looks
coffees.
so exciting. That's
Yeah.
seriously.
Hey, if
very
you go to Big
exciting.
Daddy's in the next hour
Yeah.
and you say, "I heard Rhonda on the radio and order a Boom Boom Chicken,"
Oh my God!
you get to pay for the Boom Boom Chicken.
Ah!
you heard it first.
You
right
tricked
here.
us. You tricked us.
Yeah. You were.
I
Oh,
was.
look at
You
that.
could have thrown in like you get one extra boom boom chicken piece or something. You could, yeah.
Yeah.
You get
I'm not that.
extra-
I'm not
Small
that quick.
salad.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well,
Yeah.
Uh,
a couple of extra fries. Yeah.
a free Pinewood float. You know what a Pinewood
I
float
do
is?
know what
yeah,
that is.
that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Anybody know what a Pinewood
Do
float
not
is?
No, I
Hey,
do
call in
not.
now and say what a Pinewood float is, and we'll give you a free,
That's right.
free Boom Boom Chicken at
Free
Big Daddy's.
really?
Yeah.
Really? All right, if
Hi,
somebody
phone.
can call in, you have like 2 minutes. And if you know what a Pinewood float is, 6795
Google it.
1323.
Somebody from my family Google that.
You have
Google
2
it
minutes.
now.
6795 1323.
I
If you
need
know what a
free Boom
Pinewood
Boom
float
chicken.
is, you get a free Boom Boom Chicken from Chris Young.
And when he says
terrific.
a free boom boom chicken, he's going to bring a plate over with one little piece of boom boom
Yeah.
chicken on
And you're paying for the sauce, by the way, which is the whole thing. But no, that's a great offer. But I don't want to give it away. Now we can't give it away. We can't tell you what it is. But
Well,
Uh,
I want to know one last time before we go. When did you start rehearsing for this show? Because the people are going to show up in an hour and a half. It's going to be over, and in the end of next week, it's going to be in the rearview mirror. But my golly, how much time went into producing this show?
A lot. We started on my aunt has rented a house here, and she's going to be a snowbird. So
Oh.
she has a huge porch. So I got to use her whole porch for our rehearsals since April. We started early April.
I'm running out of fingers to
rehearsals.
count the months.
And then the feria, the BCP rents the feria, and we were able to use on Tuesdays when the Tuesday market is over, we use the feria areas. So I had a stage also, which was really exciting. So we had different areas to practice in and to take classes and to hone our talent, and this is just the beginning, because I want so many others to come along to teach or to take classes, so that we can really have an area where the arts are blossomed, you know.
Well, it's contagious. People start having fun, and the word spreads, and before you know it, there are more people in the audience, and you have a line of people trying to be on stage. and
Exactly.
that's exactly what we want to see.
Yes, we want a longer season next year.
Oh, I hope so. I hope
And
we can have a longer
absolutely.
season, more shows. It's terrific. If you please come out and support the BCP. Please come out and try a taste of Boquete.
Yes.
You're just enriching this community, making everything better, and that's in the long run. With all jokes aside, what I think Chris Young tries to do. He has restaurants. You're a very giving person. We say that every week.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us a pizza
lot of
now and then,
charities.
though, please.
Yeah, he does lie about pizza.
I don't have pizza, but I
Pizza
try
liar.
I try to get it here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
You
I tried
make
this
an
week.
effort
Yeah.
more than most people do. So at this point, we're winding down. I want to say thank you, Chuck Lund, for
you.
Coming with the list. And Rick Dunn, of course, who compiles the list. He's in the States right now, but he's busy. He has all kinds of computer software to compile the list of where people are playing, where bands are located.
Wow, he does? He just pushes the button.
No, I
and
just
it's
made that
Yeah,
up.
it's a 21st century.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
No, it's basically a legal pad that he used.
Okay.
It just sounded good. You had to ruin it, Chris.
Oh, my bad.
Rhonda Johnson, the I can't get the name. Boquete
Performing
Arts
Conservatory. There
Conservatory.
you
One
go.
day I may learn that, but I doubt it. Don't count on it. Want to thank you for coming and telling us about the show that you worked so hard on. And of course, Velkis. We want to thank Velkis for from the Chamber of Commerce
That was
and a
awesome.
taste of Boquete. Please, folks, go out. You have to not only taste the food, but taste the music, taste the entertainment, taste the life in Boquete,
Our culture.
our culture.
Yes.
And Chris Young, I want to thank you,
You're welcome.
partner on the show.
You're welcome. You're a good
And-
partner.
Yeah, partner. And 3 restaurants, all good. Try the Boom Boom Chicken. Nobody won it, but I'll tell you what a pinewood float is. It's a glass of water with a toothpick floating on top. That's a pinewood float. Sorry, nobody won it, but
You can't
who
get those
knows?
here because Mensa doesn't allow toothpicks.
Probably not. Thank you for joining us
bring your own.
today, Chris and Mike on the radio, live in Boquete.